Take a look on his shoes. The right leg is into the wood. So yeah, one of the main problems of Unreal Engine is these collisions and footprints and any sneakers, anything, trainers, everything that has so high shoes, etc. So you usually have a
Good morning, everyone.
yeah. Hello.
Well, we already started to talk about collisions and other stuff, but anyway, good morning, everyone. It's our Christmas special event, special stream of the year, I can say, with the game of the year. I think we will have a time to talk about, Expedition 33, the indie game of the year. Is it a good thing or not? But we definitely will have fun today, exploring everything about this game. And of course, to have a good mood, to have a good vibes with this pretty, good music for morning.
Yeah, hi everyone, and thanks for joining. Yeah, as Nikita mentioned, today we'll be playing a game of the year according to different websites, different magazines, different YouTube channels, and different game awards. Obscure Expedition 33. And Nikita found an interesting level, platforming level, that it's pretty hard to complete, but it also has some kind of collision issues, some glitches. Maybe we will face them. But I'm not promising you this because I've installed the
Are you
latest.
good at platformers?
Uh, Thanks for this question. To be sure, I'm not bad at platformers because this autumn, I think, I had a mood to walk through all old versions of Super Mario Brothers, like starting from the first one, second from Game Boy Super Mario Land, Super Mario World from Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and I'm in shock how they are complicated and complex at the same way because if you think that nowadays games inventing something new, you are you make a huge mistake. Everything was created in Mario 40 years ago because yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
lots of
yeah. But
mechanics.
before Expedition 33, did you see that memes that there was Super Mario Brothers and there was nothing else until Expedition 33 uh, was released and published. So basically, nothing between.
Okay, nice point of view. I can't agree with it, but yeah, uh,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
we may think like this.
But by the way, I finished this game,
Mm-hmm.
and Pavel has never played it,
Absolutely.
and I will not play it, and Pavel will, and I think it will be fun.
Yes. I launched it for the first time like yesterday when we had a tech run. So I just made some configurations so performance will be great, like 4K, 60 FPS with no stutters and things like this. And yeah, I found a save file for this game. Someone completed it for 100%, and I've just traveled to specific location to try this platformer level. And
Okay.
in the beginning, the game tells you that you will have the best experience if you're playing on a gamepad. So yeah, today I won't be playing on keyboard and mouse. I have this Xbox One S, if I'm not mistaken, pretty old controller, but it works absolutely great with PC. So I think we can start. Yes.
Yeah, let's try. Let's try.
Okay, so I've just entered this location. You see the portal, and I may be bad in the beginning because I don't know the
It's
controls
your
well.
first time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I know how to jump, I know how to run. Do we have some kind of teleport here? And nice.
No, you can change the character by pressing F3, I guess.
Do the character have different
No,
abilities?
it's just for the visuals. More,
Okay, and
you can choose the one you prefer.
can I climb to?
Yes,
Yes.
you can.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
okay.
Just choose the nearby.
Okay,
This one,
nice,
yeah.
got it. Oh, it will be interesting. Oh, trash can. So
You know, I saw some review that telling that basically Expedition 33 is remake, reinvention of Final Fantasy X, and
Okay.
I'm pretty like agree with this because game has so much in common with the old school Final Fantasy games
Mm-hmm.
from the early 2000s. But this section, basically, we have very similar section in Final Fantasy 15. That is
Mm-hmm.
the most complicated section in all Final Fantasy games ever created. So, because you were playing one gameplay all the game, and at some point you need to like do all this climbing, jumping, and platforming stuff in a JRPG, and this is like, oh my god, what the hell is going on?
I'm trying to do my best. Oh yes.
Oh
Oh.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Why?
Nice save.
But
But
try another character because the one character is flying instead of running.
flying, won't it be like cheating if I use flying?
No. It will be more complicated.
Uh,
Even.
I don't want to be to play more complicated thing right now.
Okay. Okay.
Give me several tries in this. Uh, yeah, this game like uses lots of things from Final Fantasy and JRPG genre in common, like this battle mode, huge open world, your teammates, different stuff that you can upgrade and buy and use across the world. Okay, I'm a little bit playing, so sorry if I'm telling something slow. Maybe you can uh, tell anything, ask questions, so it won't be silence.
Basically, one question I've already have. It's like we mentioned that this mechanic is pretty unique to this particular level, to this
Mm-hmm.
particular place of the game. Does that mean that it can be less polished, less tested? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, from the testing perspective, because lots of JRPGs, classical JRPGs like Final Fantasy, they all have these mini games inside, but does it mean that this is not properly tested?
Uh, Great question, and yeah, at some point you're correct. So we test more and spend more time for testing for the areas or where what will be played more often and where players will spend more time. And if this mechanics like performing used only in this location, I'm absolutely sure that it won't spend lots of time for testing it. But part of a game where you need to repeat something lots of time, where you may fail lots of time, uh, also should be tested more. And okay, we may think like this, and if we will replay this segment for, I don't know, dozens of time, maybe we will see some issues. But uh, mainly such I don't know, events or locations are based on common game physics and game behavior. So like jumping, walking, climbing, and you use these things for all the time while playing this game, and you may spend here hundreds of hours. So I think testers and play testers found the most, uh, so 99% of the problems while they were tested it, and we may think that they won't appear in this particular level. But if you use in this location some models or some textures or some physics that are different from all other game, of course you may see some issues because you didn't test that your main character or your teammates interacted with these objects anywhere else. So of course it was tested, but not as much as any other part of the game. But it doesn't mean that we may found more issues here because this part is built of the blocks that are used in all other game levels. Okay, I think I don't need to climb this ladder. and I need to climb over these small things, and I am absolutely sure that I will fall, but let me try. Interesting thing about collisions, as we see that one foot of a character is in the air, and you know that in real life he will fall down, he would fall down, but why in video games it's not happening? Because every character has some kind has collision, and this collision is not the same as model. As we see his hair, his hands, fingers. It doesn't mean that we have collision around each finger, around each foot. No, we have different types of collisions, and for interacting with game objects, this character has some kind of cube around him, so big collision. So imagine that there is no any textures, any not any graphics, but to test this activity, I don't need any characters, I don't need any textures, so it may be like different cubes, and I will just climb in, jump in as a cube, and I will see that interaction works correctly. And everything that not on this model, but into the collision is just invisible. It just has 1000%. Lights can go through without any artifacts. So that's like we see nice model, but it's cube. So, all games that you play are just cubes at some point of view. Whoa.
Of course, we start receiving questions about this Game of the Year title. For example, the message is I finished the game a couple of days ago and I don't understand why it's the Game of the Year.
Okay.
Or how it can be win the prize of best RPG. I think Kingdom Come Delivery 2 should have won this prize.
Okay, I some kind of agree with this, but to be sure, it's different genre. They're both RPGs, okay, but Clair Obscur is more like JRPG, like Japan RPG, when you have this interesting combat, not real time, but step by step, if I can say like this. And Kingdom Come, turn-based, thanks. And Kingdom Come is more about playing. It's more European type of RPGs when you are playing a role of specific character. You know, like a Witcher 3 or Gothic game. You have character, you have his history, and you need to live it with him. But yeah, you can try different. You make different, perform different solutions and do different things, but within his history. So I agree that both of these games are in top 5 of best games of this year. And why more people think that Clair Obscur? Some people think that it's indie game, but I can't agree with this. Oh, nice. Because main team is nearly 30 developers, if I'm not mistaken. But we don't know how much people they worked on this game who were outsourced, who were third-party companies, and there may be hundreds of people. And from the beginning of appearing indie game development, people arguing about and what we can call an indie game, because it's going from independent, and in the beginning it was about the games without the publisher, without the huge publisher like Activision or Ubisoft or someone like this. So you just with the appearance of Steam Greenlight and all online marketplaces like Xbox Store, Microsoft Store, they had this Xbox ID program, if I'm not mistaken, where almost everyone could publish their own game. And in the beginning, indie were independent developers who created their games like at home, and don't ask huge publishers to publish their game. But nowadays things changed, and you see this is Unreal Engine 5, amazing graphics, high quality models and textures and physics and everything, and we still call it independent game. So times changed, and nowadays anyone can create a game with such amazing visual quality. And what about independent? I can think about it. So we know that developers who created Clair Obscur were from Ubisoft. They worked at Ubisoft for a long time. Yeah, and maybe they don't like things that were going inside this company, and they wanted to do something themselves. In this case, I can say that yeah, this they are indie company because they separated from huge developer and publisher and created their own game. Something like this. To be sure, I didn't play Kingdom Come 2 also, but I played first part of this game, and I absolutely like the world where you appear. So this Prague, if I'm not mistaken, 15th century, something like this, and you are just trying to survive if you were a usual citizen in this middle-age world, and your main problem sometimes is to wash yourself, to find a beer, or to create a sword from metal, and it's absolutely complicated work because in most of games do I need to go there? Because in most video games we just found a weapon and we don't think wow, safe.
Oh, well.
And we don't think, oh, I can change. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you know the names of all these characters?
I know the red-haired main female character. She's Mael. Yeah, this one.
Well,
She's not red-haired. She's not red-haired right now, but
okay.
it was just changed in your save file. I think you know, to my mind, Expedition 33 got this Game Award reward just because it's like bring something new if we compare it to Kingdom Come Delivery, because Kingdom Come Delivery 2 is a great sequel to a great game, but when you just look and play the Expedition, doesn't matter do you like it or not, it's some new experience, I guess.
But as we discussed, why new? Because we have 16 Final Fantasy main games.
You know, the last turn-based Final Fantasy game that looks and feels like this were like in 2003, something like that. So it was 20 years ago, and people just forget about it.
Okay, yeah, maybe you're right, because Final Fantasy 15 and 16, they have real-time combat system, and 14 Final Fantasy is MMORPG, and 13th part of the game I can't even remember. I remember that it has...
It's turn-based, but it's used this paradigm system when it's something like auto battle. You choose the pattern and they battle for themselves. Something like auto battler, you know?
Yeah, auto battle on PlayStation 3 more than 10 years ago. Sounds nice.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Come on. Well, you think how it's working?
Yeah.
This
it's
reminds
just unfair.
Why unfair? Fair for me. I like this. I don't need to play it again. I remember right now a game called Uncharted 4 on PlayStation 4. It was released in the beginning, almost 10 years ago. Damn. But you have lots of these climbing and jumping activities also, and all the time when your character don't jump needed distance, the game somehow automatically puts you through this object, and you are continue to go through the level. And yeah, it may look unrealistic or strange, but when you are playing very dynamic gameplay and you running from enemies, or you want to do some kind of challenge, you know, to pass the level over a minute, and it's great to have things like this, because I like when games don't oh, my bad again. Sorry. I don't like that running is on a RT button, because I like when you're running you press the stick, and pressing the stick is will all the characters jump with me?
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
No, no, no.
Okay, it's only my path. So yeah, I might be
What,
bad.
one more question. Do you also test how intuitive the game is? Like where to go, what to do, and have you ever told developers something like, guys, we need to make things more obvious for the player here?
Absolutely yes, and it's called like user experience. You test your feelings. You create play test when you just invite uh, people who are not testers but who like to play games. You organize beta tests. You it's more about indie again, but you invite even your relatives and friends to play some build of a game to see their feelings, how they interact with the game. Do they understand where to go? And something that modern gamers sometimes don't like is when you have some kind of open world and to understand where to go, you see. Different colors on some objects, like some paint, they were painted with yellow, and you understand that you need to climb there. And it may be some kind of fantasy game, and you see this painting, and you're starting to think who would paint all these objects within the game, why he did it, and it may ruin your experience. But when you want to sell video game to as much audience as possible, you need to highlight such objects. Okay, again, in modern world where we have TikToks and Reels, and you need to switch your mind every 7 seconds to every new video, you don't want your players to be bored when they don't know where to go. But I like when developers create different game difficulties where you can disable like all the tips, all the UI, even your health and weapon and ammunition and navigation. You can disable all of this to make a game as immersive as possible. So you just dive into this world and trying to understand how it guides you with no help. No. Okay, yeah, it would be interesting. We may spend all
So
the
the
stream.
question is,
Yeah.
can we make it to the top today or not?
Yeah, I think we make, but when you see lots of different streamers, you understand that it's not easy to talk to the audience, to chat with them,
No,
and
no, no,
to
no, no.
play great. But I try.
Yeah.
It's interesting experience.
But by the way, a question about another game of the year,
Uh-huh.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
do you think that this early access thing increment into the quality of the game? Is it help with testing? Is it some kind of audience tested uh, alpha beta testing this way?
Um, Again, here we have two sides of a coin. Yeah, some people say that I don't want to pay money for early access, and I want to be a beta tester for my own money. I want to buy a full game and have a nice experience with it. But other players who how it's happened? But other people who want to join to their favorite game, want to be in this world as early as possible, they are ready to play money, and they are usually ready to help developers to make their game with them. So it's make you some kind of a team of developers, a team of people who influenced this game, who provided feedback, and developers heard this feedback. Yeah, again, you see this boat, and when I try to run a special trajectory, my character is. Uh,
But by the way, do you think it's like a default Unreal Engine behavior?
Mhm,
I
yeah.
mean,
I think some kind of because the game don't understand you're not pushing enough stick to climb to this boat, but and it can't understand what you want, and it redirects you back to your main track. Yeah, it's some kind of main behavior, and no need to spend time for this special boat or for the collision like this to create the most perfect behavior here. Uh, Sorry, what was the case? Baldur's Gate and Early Access. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
it depends on the title. You know, Baldur's Gate has fans for for almost 30 years. So, like, first game was released in the 90s, and lots of audience were waiting for this game, and lots of people liked previous games of Larian Studios, Divine Divinity, Divinity Original Sin, 2 parts. Uh, so yeah, they wanted. Oh, come on, they wanted to join this project as early as possible. Um, but if you are a player who wants to buy a game and play it and have the greatest experience, and you don't want to play a game again, because you know when it's in a beta, sometimes, like very often, your save files won't be moved to the final version of a game, and so you make some progress within the beta test, and you need to pass all these locations and see all the cinematics again, and not much people like to do this. So it depends, but I think in case of Baldur's Gate 3, it was a great solution because it's not a huge game. It's amazing. It's an enormous game with hundreds of hours of gameplay, with huge open world, with lots of mechanics and unpredictable things to happen. So maybe it's the only case to make this game. Yeah, it's okay. You just need to accept it. So yeah,
One of the comments, this climbing hell reminds me of the one game, Getting Over It. Real gamers will know. Did you play that? Getting Over It? I think it's the one with the hammer, something like that, when the character climbing up with the hammer and physics into the environment.
Maybe
Yeah,
I actually heard about it.
we should stream it
The
this
next
next
stream,
time.
yeah, first stream of next year, getting over it after all this vacations and
yeah.
holidays. If someone have it, okay. I got.
Talking about.
Mhm.
Yeah. Please continue.
I just got that you climb better in this game when you just press and run all the time and just press A button to jump, X button to. Okay, you understand. You didn't need to run and climb at the same time. Okay, what was the question?
I'm on the PlayStation side. I will say the square button.
Okay, I have DualSense and I can plug it to my PC also.
Talking about Fresh, I really like the absence of minimap of levels, forgotten option if we're speaking about modern games, and another comment. Yes, that was a great choice. Without a minimap, the level design and visual cues had to go to the guiding, which made exploration feel more organic. So basically, guys just like that, this clean UI without minimap. But by the way, from the perspective of the gamer who completed this game, you should understand that this has pretty linear game design in scope of levels, so you can't get lost on levels in this game. I mean, if we won't have minimap, for example, Skyrim or Kingdom Come Deliverance, you will just get lost and that's it. In these games like this, or if we can recall like Dead Space, something like that, right? You can live without minimap and it's a great experience. Yeah. But did you ever tested minimap in your life?
No, unfortunately, no, I didn't test minimap, but it's a very interesting object in a game because we think that it's some kind of UI element, but under the within the code and under this view, it usually has lots of complex solutions to implement because it is needed to track your object, not only your character, but all objects within the game world on some separate asset, and it should be connected to the real open world, so huge game that renders, and they need to be synchronized, and maybe it's not so complex to test, but to develop a great mini map that will work, that won't break, and will be useful, will provide you lots of information. It's a very hard thing to do because we may have minimap, but it will be absolutely useful because it may hide some information on your screen, or it may be too large or too small. It can be readable enough. Some time ago, Sacred 2 Remaster was released, and I played it a little bit because I love Sacred first part, and I tried to play Sacred 2. And in this game, minimap is pretty strange. I can't customize it so it will be easy to use, because you can zoom it, zoom out, you can some kind of rotate it, but no, it's very hard to read, and you need some to open with tab button or M button like the whole map of the world to understand what's going on. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just believing in you. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Okay. Oh, whoa. It's scary.
To be sure, I'm just
This is.
okay.
No,
You was absolutely right, because flying it's a little bit harder.
It's more difficult.
Yes.
Yeah, it's more difficult. Okay, let's have one last two last tries and go to other mechanics.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah. I think it will be easier if you play with the character who's not flying.
No. About
You
broken
wanted this?
minimap, I want to share some experience. I like to play some retro games sometime, and not so long ago I played on PSP all Need for Speed games like Most Wanted, Undercover, etc. And for example, in Need for Speed Undercover for PSP, they have absolutely broken not minimap, but this compass arrow that guides you through the open world. You don't need to go after it. You just try to remember how world is structured, where every road leads you, and just remember where to go, because when something is broken and it not help you, you just need to ignore it. And some games are pretty old, and you can't fix it. Oh, you see, I was. How can I jump out? So I'm outside this. So I think you saw. So I was behind the interactive object, but I pressed X, and it somehow teleported me through the object to where I need to climb. Great thing about bugs and issues within the game and glitches and everything is try to use it for your own experience. Try to abuse it. Try to make them help you pass the game, not to make you angry, but make you happy, because all speedrunners use these glitches and bugs and collision issues to pass the game as fast as possible. And why don't usual players may try to use it? Maybe it will. Maybe you will love your game more because of this. Oh, again, you see, and X button. Oh, okay, why not?
Good, cool.
Yeah, I'm not fall down, and that's great for me. So what questions do we have, or I didn't answer? Yes.
I just don't want to ask you more questions right now, because I just want you to do the challenge.
People like when someone is suffering, so no problem here.
You can do it.
You can do it. From what video game or movie or video clip this words? You can do it, and some kind of video.
But by the way, you will get a swimsuit if you will complete this one.
It's just will it help me within the game, or is just an outfit?
No, it's just a cosmetics.
Okay, nice. I like absolutely the music in this level. So some kind of saxophone and I don't know. It's not jazz, but it gives you some kind of nice mood. And we have New Year and Christmas very soon. Hey, to be sure, I wanted to highlight that my sweater, yeah, is correct. If we have experienced gamers here, you may know from what video game this sweater is. I can say that's from my favorite video game for last years. If you played it, it's called Alan Wake 2, and the main character, Saga, wear this sweater. And the developers, Remedy Company, after the game was... Come on! Nah, oh, not
Okay,
the bad.
okay. This one still counts until you fall
Yes.
into water. This one still counts.
Yeah, in future we need to have some kind of counter how much times I fall down. Okay, so about Alan Wake 2, so Saga Anderson wear this sweater also, and Remedy published the guide how you may need this sweater by your own, or your mother or your grandmother if they have such skill. So I found a person, to be sure, some person advised me another person who create custom outfits in real life. So I provided measures of my body, this guide, and this person produced me this sweater, and I liked it a lot. And I bought it a year ago, and I forgot about it completely. But before the stream, when Nikita mentioned that we may need to have some Christmas mood, so I remembered, yes, I have this warm. Why?
It's your star hour.
Yes, yeah, not mine, but of this sweater.
Yeah. By the way, did you ever buy some collection edition of the game with some merch inside?
Let me think. You know, collector's editions are usually cost too much money compared to usual game. But I remembered when Duke Nukem Forever was released, another game that people used to hate because it was developed for. Do something! Do something! Oh, okay. Thank you. I think I will hate this boat at the end of. So I wanted to have a collector's edition of Duke Nukem Forever, not because of the game. It's pretty not bad. I like they released it, but I love Duke Nukem as a character from Duke Nukem 3D. But they have in collector's edition this how it's called, like booth or something of Duke Nukem, like head and shoulders. It's not an advertisement. You understand what I'm talking about? Within the collector's edition, and I found through the years this face of Duke Nukem on websites who sell used things, and I wanted to buy it, but someone were faster than me. And I didn't buy it. But I bought. No, I can't remember buying. I remember winning in some activity a collector's edition of Heroes of Might and Magic 7. It's not 3. I'm sorry for players who love the third one, the third part of this video game. But Heroes of Might and Magic 7, they had the figure of some a main hero, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it was created absolutely amazing. There was an art book there, the CD with soundtrack, and my oldest daughter likes to look this art book because you may have not great game for like 6 out of 10 and not so popular and who gathered bad reviews, but in some case they may have a great art, or may have great music, or great characters, or great story. In this case, I remember a game called The Disciples 3, and again, sorry, old fags who are fans of Disciples 2, I'm also love this game, but Disciples 3 has great visual, it has great characters, and I love the font that this game used within the menu and all the guides and all the text there. Within the gameplay, it was pretty not terrible, but not great. It was not as we like to see all strategy games, but within the visual and view and
It has a hint for you. Yeah. Okay, this is the new point for us. We have
Yeah, to
never
be
did.
sure, I thought that this level just have one path to go through and you just can learn it. But no, I think it's the short path that I'm going, and I see something interesting. And this level reminds me, about what? Game called Atomic Heart. And
Mhm.
this game has. Wow, I'm too high. Not in the case that you may think, but in the game world. Um, so Atomic Heart, it has for now 3 DLC, and they promised fourth DLC release soon. And in second DLC, if I'm not mistaken, they just create lots of worlds to like platformers. You just run there, jump, climb, you fall down into the water, try
Something like
again.
that.
You need to boost up there to increase your speed. So it was absolute platformer. And when I started to play this DLC, I was a little bit angry because why I need to play it? It's Atomic Heart. If it's about with the world, it's shooter at the beginning, but through some time I finished it, and it was a great experience to see, some kind of first-person platformer, because usually platformers are third-person view, have third-person view, or they are 2D, double dimension view. But it was a great experience. No, why she didn't take this? Ah!
Okay.
No, one more try. I didn't fall to the water. uh,
So now you get into this, as
yes,
far as I
yes,
can
and
see.
why can I say that it's a great game? Maybe for someone not the game of the year. Yeah, it involves you within the gameplay. You don't want to throw your gamepad to your monitor window, like Dark Souls series do to me. I don't hate Dark Souls or Bloodborne. I love Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne, this series, but I don't want to hurt myself to play it, to die again and again, and to make hundreds of tries to finish one more boss. It's not about me. And performance, I don't die when I fall down. I just repeat. And main thing about involving player into some activity in modern games, and what you also need to test and to check, it's loading screens. Because in this, when you have loading between some activities, people can stop here. He may, okay, load the screen, turn off the game, go to do another things in my life. And when you don't have such save states or loadings or any interruptions, so you do it like without any stops, and it's absolutely great. The first game that involved me like in the gameplay without any loadings, without any interruptions, was Max Payne. Come on, Max Payne 3, because they hide
Okay,
all.
we tried. Let's go have
Yeah,
some
yeah,
fun.
yeah. Let's go. It's enough. Let's just go to the wall. So Max Payne 3, so they hide all the loadings after the cinematics and these graphic novels and something that happens, and you almost don't see when game is changing between gameplay and a cutscene, and wow, you just like turn on a 10-hour movie and play it in one attempt, and it was amazing. It was wow. It was great experience. Okay, you played this game, so what am I supposed to do?
Go to any locations like this, but just choose another one where you will have not this challenge, but real enemies, fights,
Okay,
and all this kind of stuff. Just
con-
choose anything you can see.
okay, I just know that I can fly here, fly up. Okay, let's just, yeah, amazing visual and music. Yeah, I watched the Game Awards. That was a week ago or something like this, and yeah, this game received so much rewards.
So many awards, yeah.
Yes, so many awards, and every time they come to the stage, this main theme played, and to the end of this event, I started to hate this music because the same part of it were played again and again. Uh,
But basically, you know that one of the like revelations for me about Obscure Expedition
mhm.
33 was that uh, the battle music, I'm not getting used to it because in most JRPGs, uh, I hate battle music because you will hear it so many times, mostly in old school JRPGs with random encounters and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But in this game, you have like a lot of themes for fighting with different kinds of.
Um,
Yeah, just
okay.
choose any location.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've just tried. Oh yeah, floating cemetery.
yeah,
Cemetery. Why not? And
nice Christmas stuff.
why not? It's somewhere underneath, but uh,
Yeah, maybe this is this floating island.
and how do I? Ah, okay, yes, that's some kind of portal. True, land.
Hmm.
Wow. And did mount? Yes. Yeah, okay. I will I have some fighting here because I've just
Yeah,
passed.
I guess.
Uh huh. I just passed fighting mechanics
Oh,
within the tutorial.
this is the safe bonfire.
Bonfire. Well,
Basically, yeah. One interesting fact about this game, they uh, a little bit decreased. Okay, it's looks more like
like performer again.
jumping than fighting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They decreased the difficulty a little
Yes,
because
yes.
in the first iterations it works like a Souls-like. If you died, you will be returned to these bonfires. But after players' reaction, they just change it to have ability to replay the battle.
Hmm. And if I'm
Okay, let's
mistaken,
try another location. Mhm.
if I'm mistaken, they also introduced new difficulty like story mode or something like this.
Mhm.
Because again, you need to sell this game to as much audience as possible, and as Souls-like are very popular nowadays, we also have lots of people who want to view the story, to see this visual. Uh, Mount, okay, and it's also great for me because in some games I like the difficulty,
Challenge.
the challenge, yeah. But sometimes it's better just to have a little bit of challenge and more satisfying from gameplay. About challenge, a week, no, some kind of a week ago, one interesting game was released. It called Terminator 2D No Fate,
Mhm.
and it repeats absolutely the Terminator movie, second movie. Give me I was here. Okay, fallen leaves. Fallen
Mhm.
leaves on the ground. If you remember such song.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. It's you singing it because you just played Need for Speed game.
Yeah, some kind of because of this. So Terminator, and it has lots of difficulties. First one is some kind of story mode, and second is normal. And the problem is that on story mode, the game is too easy. It's very easy. You can just pass the game without dying like in 40 minutes. It's okay. It's needed like this because the game is super repetitive. Uh, but it doesn't have any of a challenge. And when you turn on normal mode, it in one time became some kind of a game. It has three continues, and if you die in the beginning, you just start all the game from the beginning. I just want to have something in the middle. I want,
Between, yeah, right.
yeah, I want to have more strong enemies, but I want to have not three continues, but 10, for example, or infinite continues, like it's on the story mode, but more hard
Challenge from
challenge,
the
more hard boss
enemies. Yeah,
fights.
yeah.
Yes,
I'm
so
absolutely agree with you. Yeah.
yeah, maybe they will implement something like this. Uh, yeah, view of this game is absolutely amazing. You and they have a photo mode. Absolutely, just make screenshots and put them on your screen or on your background on a video call if you are working with web cameras.
While you're searching for an enemy, One more, a little bit more serious question. It's from automation
Mm-hmm.
JavaScript QA engineer, and he's interested about what skills he should learn to take a deep dive into game dev.
Okay, JavaScript automation in the engineer. Um, so,
Okay, this is the enemy. I'm sure this is one.
yeah, okay, let me answer the question. We need to start from the technologies that every project is built on. For example, if you're talking about video games that made on Unreal Engine 5, if you dive deeper or you install Unreal Engine, you will see that it's written on C++ language. And that means that all the stuff is working with C++ language. And if you want to automate something there, automate scenarios, automate some stuff within the engine, you need to know C++. Of course, like any product, it may be integrated with different plugins, and you can do something on Python, you can do something in JavaScript, you can do something uh, on any other language. But it's at the main point. So you need to understand on what project, on what technology is this project written. If a game is on Unity, you need to know the language uh, that used within the Unity. Um, so something like this. If you find a project where JavaScript automation will be useful and you will pass an interview, of course you will be joined there. What I wanted to tell, like in testing, you can learn any. You need to learn any project, any product that you are working with. It doesn't matter. It's video game or bank system or payment system or web store or something like this. But you need to be you need to want to learn this thing. You need to want to dive deeper in this technology. You need to try everything. So curiosity, I think, is the main skill that you need to have. It's not like what example? Like changing tires in the cars, because 99% of cars have the same things to do when you change tire, and you can do just the same job 20 times a day with different cars, repeat it. Of course, there is also an area to improve yourself, and technologies become better. But within the IT industry and different projects, you need to have this curiosity. You don't need to be tired of your work, and you need to find some kind of motivation uh, to try something new, to implement something. I think my character is some kind of floating when she's turning around, and model.
She can fly. Why you?
No, but when
Why you
she's turning
bother?
around, her collision is on this tree, and she going up and
She's
down.
just your magician in the team. So
Yeah,
in this world, everything can happen. It's a good like explanation. It's
good.
not a box.
Yeah, it's a
It's
dream
just
of
a
a
wonder
dog.
word. Yeah. Okay, let's fight. Let's fight. I want to see how you will handle this big guy.
Give me a sip of coffee,
But
and we'll.
yeah, by the way, this game has this QT elements.
Okay.
Not
Oh wow, lots of information. So okay, attack, select target. Oh, why are there several of them? He has some kind of shields. Okay.
yeah. You use long shots with L2 button. Try L2 button. LT button. Yeah.
LT
And yeah, and RT to shoot.
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to find some weak part of it. No.
Yes, for some enemies, but right now you can just
I can mark. Oh.
destroy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're so overpowered. I
Yes.
think this. Okay. Let's try with some. Do you have like nightmare difficulty or something like that?
Great question. Okay, let me finish this. I can do so. Okay. I have another enemy, or what I need to do. Okay, aim again, and nothing happens back. Mm, let's see. Wow, so much attacks. Attack here. Okay. Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
One more question.
Uh-huh.
I cried and The Last of Us, both parts. I cried at Kingdom Come Delivery, both parts. I cried at Baldur's Gate 3, and I cried at Cyberpunk. But I had no emotions in Expedition. I like the atmosphere, audio, lore, but I think, it's very difficult to discuss like emotions that games brings because it's quite personal stuff. The things that works with someone, so you can't properly test it. Yeah, you haven't got like a tech requirements for the emotions that a game can bring. I heard a lot of people doesn't care, for example, for Cyberpunk, maybe in terms of emotion. What do you think, Pavel?
You are right that we have all different experience, we have all different life background, and where one person will cry and have some feelings, other will just think nothing special happens and why are you reacting like this. But I can tell that every time when developers put within the game some personal experience or some personal feelings that they lived through when something bad or terrible happens within their life, players always see it. Remember God of War 2018, where Kratos became a father and he just not killing all the gods that were existed, but he trying to grow up his son, but he don't know how to do it, and this old problem of fathers and sons. You know how to behave yourself. You don't need to cry on him, but you need to guide him through life, and you need to put some problem or some situation in a game that will found reaction from players. And if you don't feel anything from Clear Obscure, okay, it's normal. You have different background, but you cry in Cyberpunk. I didn't cry on Cyberpunk, but when I finished Phantom Liberty DLC, you have at the end a solution to make to see two different endings, and it was absolutely a hard decision. You don't know what exactly character wanted to do, what was their goals, but you need to make a solution right now, and someone absolutely will die, and it will be your decision to make it happen. Yeah, okay, it's on the screen, and it's not in real life. And why we love video games, that we can live through some experience. You can feel someone other's experience. We may try it on our own, and it's absolutely amazing. I saw some interview about a game that was released this year called The Altars. Maybe you heard about it, and it's a story about a person who were flying on spaceship to some planet, and his spaceship ruined, and he need to survive, and he need to make clones of himself. But these clones, they were like some kind of different realities, and it was you, but if something were changed in your life. So in case if you became an artist, in case if you became an engineer, in case if you became a singer or something like this, and it's you but not you, but what would happen if you do some solution in school?
One of you in this case will like Expedition, and one of you in this case will like The Last of Us, for example.
Yes. The Last of Us again, fathers and sons, and I've cried on Last of Us the first part also in the beginning and at the end, because it's you just
Why? Why? I mean,
maybe because I have two daughters. I don't know. Yeah.
I have two, but the idea is like you haven't got a choice. I mean, the ending of the Last of Us Part 1 is so obvious. You can't just do anything alike.
Okay, but this is the thing that developers did. You don't have a choice, and you need to do only this choice. you need to pull the trigger.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't have any other options, and you need to overcome yourself, your feelings, your I don't know, your principles, anything that you have. No one wants to kill a person, and especially that within this video game and this story, maybe the future of all the world is depends because of your choice. And when you try to overthink about it, and you start to think what would happen, and when you see the second part of the game, so what happened because of your choice, how life of the characters changed, how the behavior between them changed, and how they started to put the relationship again. They built it from one small block on another, and uh, yeah, some people may play Last of Us like a third-person shooter, just go through, kill zombies, finish the game. That's it. That's fine, okay. But when you try to understand the character, or you have something in common, as we told, if you have children, and you start Last of Us first part, and you walk this through this prologue, and wow, I think some people want to stop the game. They don't want to continue because of this scene, and it's enough for them. They don't want to see how main character will live with the things happened, and he needs to live.
Let's try another way. Let's try the blocking mechanics. No, no, no. Don't shoot at the enemies. Let him live. Don't shoot in the air and let them attack you, and you try to block.
Nice, okay. I just may skip turn, yes?
Yep.
I need to skip turn for all
Yeah.
the characters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Will he attack
You're
me?
you're so overpowered. Okay. R1 to block. R1.
Yeah. Okay, let's again. What is
Let's-
flee? We should start to flee. Ah, okay, just run. Let's start again. Okay. So block like R1 and here RB.
R1, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe. I thought that I will have some kind of, as you mentioned, quick time event to press this button when I need, but maybe tutorials are turned off. So
Yeah.
okay. Oh, I've got it.
Yeah. Good job. And basically, the most challenging part of this battle sign is avoiding attacks, and pairing attacks. Because if you won't be so overpowered, you can be instantly killed by one attack.
I understand.
By the way, one more question connected to this topic. Have you got any metric to evaluate player frustration?
Missed.
Okay, like 9 of 10 players were lost in this woods, or something like that.
It's not. It's yeah, you can call it metrics, but it's more about statistics that it's gathered.
Some analytics, right?
Yes. So you players play game, they make some solutions, and within the whole game, you have some kind of hidden
Events.
checkpoints. Yeah, where game just writes what happens to some log, and developers, of course, gathered all the statistics from different players, and after this, they, with analyzing of big data, or nowadays with neural networks and AI, they just see what most players are doing, why are they doing this, what were their previous actions, what leads to this behavior, and sometimes they try to change something that they were implemented because it doesn't work. It didn't work. Or maybe everything works great, developers thought like this, and you don't need to change anything. So of course you have metrics and statistics, but not in case like Mm, not in case like 5 out of 10 people cried on this moment. Of course, it's also great to have such experience, but you won't know about it through the monitor or through the Steam.
I heard there's some narrow marketing something like when you work with focus group,
Mm-hmm.
not with the real audience, but there is some focus group,
Mm-hmm.
and you check in the reaction of the focus group. I think it was used even for movies in um, trial or cinema things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're almost an hour live, and we have one more thing to do today. We have this congratulations stuff for the best or maybe worst box of the year. Are you ready to begin this part? Let's
Uh,
say thank you to Claire's Obscure Expedition.
Absolutely, yes, I'm ready. Just wanted to highlight that after the battle, your characters are absolutely dirty. They are everyone in blood, and uh, that's great. It reminds me about Dragon Age first game that was released in 2009, if I'm not mistaken, and where also after each battle, your character was absolutely in full in blood, and through some time it was cleaned. Okay, I absolutely will play this game more. I will start my own path, and maybe I need to turn my PC to a TV to have better experience, and maybe my wife and children will like it also because
next time, next time you can tell us about your experience and expedition,
yeah,
about how do you like the game.
yeah, expedition in expedition.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, nice. So we wanted to see some kind of best
Yeah,
bugs
yeah.
of
Right now
2025.
we will have tier lists with the best bugs of the year, and Pavel will have a tier list and try to evaluate all these bugs. It will be like our a little bugs game awards 2025.
So yeah, Nikita sent me some kind of links, prepared links to video on YouTube where we may see lots of bugs and glitches of different games of 2025. So let's watch them and try to, I don't know, assess and see what are the best bugs and the worst
Expedition
bugs.
33 has a very serious problem and mode, and it only takes two things to make it happen. First of which is a weapon that is completely unmissable, and that weapon is the sword Malarium. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Doesn't really matter. You can see it there on the screen. You get this sword in Old
Okay,
Lumiere after
I can
defeating
see
a boss
YouTube.
there
Yeah,
that I won't mention for spoiler reasons, but
basically
it's an
from
unmissable boss that you
Claire
have to
Obscure.
fight. At max
Yes,
rank,
From the
yeah,
same
I've started
game.
from
vitality,
Expedition
and
33 and I'm
buff,
trying
but
to
once again,
understand
none of that
what the
matters
issue
because
is,
you
something
can
about the
outlast your
swords.
opponent because you can never die at level of.
He-
Also, anytime she heals,
Oh yeah,
the sword
it's
triggers, as you can see when we drink the.
the when you do some special stuff in the
uh-huh.
game, when you have
Health
some
potion, the
item,
sword
so a
triggers.
lot of
Now, we don't know
preconditions, not
exactly
easy to
which part
reproduce.
of
But
the
in
sword
this
is
case,
triggering,
you
but
can make
something in the
Mael,
sword
the main
must trigger.
female
And therein
character,
lies the broken part that we can
just
easily exploit
invisible
because
to
that
any
trigger is
attacks.
apparently
So
concealed.
she become like a
So all
god
you need
of
to
war
do
in
is
this
equip
Okay,
game.
the healing
Uh,
rune Lunar,
Enemies
which
unable
grants
to
that you
kill
gain
her,
full
and you can
50%
abuse
of
this mechanic.
HP on
okay.
So
anytime the sword
the
triggers.
idea
Heal
is,
for 15%
given
more
this tier
HP.
list, maybe
This
some
equals
comments
crit
about this
over and
bug,
above.
and
If
given
you're
this
taking
tier
any
list,
melee damage,
how
it
you
does
will
not matter.
evaluate like
Should you
critical,
not die
major,
before
medium,
you equip
minor
this
bug
one
this
rune, you
is,
can also
if
equip it as a
you
pickaxe.
will
I
It
face it
doesn't
in
really
your
matter
own
which way
project.
you equip it as long
okay,
as you
I would
have
like
the
to
ability
tell
to
that if
stage
you
and
mentioned that you need
heal before
to
you
lots of
fight. This
preconditions
way, she
be
gets her
happen,
full HP
uh,
and not
it's
die
not
until
a
she has
bug. It's some
restored
kind of
health.
feature,
If you've
and
seen
I
my other
think
videos, then
developers may
probably
knew
know that
about
you've
it,
seen some other
and
videos that
they
you don't
left
need to buy
it
other stuff to
to
beat the
players
game.
find
And for this to
this. And
happen,
okay, if you
that's
find
how
it,
the
great.
Malarium
You've
sword
done
in the healing
nice.
rune
You've played the
works.
game a
The thing
lot,
about this
and
is
you've
that
created
once you
such
have
a
those two things
combination
checked
of
off,
your
you can
character,
build
so it
her
will
out
be
however you want.
immortal.
Builders
why not use it? Okay, change game difficulty to higher and check if this mechanic will work in this case. So it involves you in the game more, and I think they specifically didn't change it, didn't fix it because it's pretty hard to reproduce. Some kind of hack, but legal hack game doesn't. It's not forbidden to use.
But
this.
anyway, you should raise this issue. Yeah, if we are talking about quality assurance job, we should raise it. We should create a ticket for that, right?
At first, you need to understand: is it a bug itself? So you go to analyst or game designer or someone who has the common vision of this game and describe what's going on. So if it will be described as a bug, of course you make a ticket, you describe all the preconditions, you record a video, you provide some. Well, you don't need some logs here, but why not? Because gather some statistics or see what skills are in conflict and make this happen. So of course you make a ticket, but it's not critical. Absolutely, it's some kind of normal, and it will be in a backlog for lots of times. And Valve released Half-Life by patches for Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2 for 20-year anniversary, and they fixed some bugs that were in the game for 20 years. Maybe this is one of the bugs that will be fixed in future updates, like in a year or more, or won't be fixed at all. But no, it will be in a backlog for lots of time. It's absolutely not. I've created this tier, and we have expedition here. So I like the last one. It's absolutely not critical to fix it.
I can't see your tier, by the way. Can you show me the tier?
Okay. I'm sharing you a game. Give me a second. I'll share.
No. I mean on YouTube as well.
On YouTube, yeah.
Okay. I see. Maybe you can rename it like to. Okay. That's good.
Okay. Normal. In backlog. Something like this. Because it's not breaking the game. It's not breaking even your experience, and maybe for some people, when you play old games or old RPGs or something like this, and you don't want to make very complicated walkthrough, it's in some guides you may find that authors recommend you to abuse some mechanics because some games are too old and it's very hard to play them nowadays. But they have some glitches like this that you can abuse and make your experience better in modern world. So yeah, it's absolutely nice. I can't say that it's a bug. You abuse the game.
Okay.
You're a great player. You dive deep enough to understand.
Good job.
Yeah. Good job. Really.
Okay, let's have a look at the second game.
And second is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. 10 minutes video.
There are a lot of stuff there. I mean, let's focus on something specific.
Okay, so he hit the the tree when we beat the horse, right? That's great. It's not a bug at all. It's absolutely amazing. Imagine real life, and Kingdom Come. It's lots about real life, or how your real life would look like if you were in this world. So yeah, you drive a horse. Why you drive to this tree? You hit your head there. You fall down. The bug here that I see is, give me a sec. When you turn around, you see what's under the ground for a little bit of second. It's the only bug we see here, but also it will be in backlog. It will be not normal, minor or trivial, and it's just a collision issue because of these cubes and something like this, and no need to fix it at all.
Okay, you can evaluate it like this. Let it be like this. So
nice.
Big plus for the tree and a little minus for the terrain.
I think I need to share you my screen also, so you won't see it without delay.
Yeah. Hmm.
Give me a second. I'm sorry, watchers, for pausing it, but I will.
If you can evaluate the cat instead of the tree. It's okay.
Okay, it will be hard to stream
Yeah,
video
it's
to
okay.
you, so yeah, let's repeat again. About a cat. Usual stuff, animation is broken, so cat is not running, and model is just moving with pretty high speed, but okay, cats can run like this. Okay, animation is broken for some reason, it's not started to play. Uh, and be sure, developers, while making a game, they fix thousands of situations like this. When animation is broken, you see T-pose of a character, or some animation or some winning emotion is not playing, or anything, or mouse is not opened on an NPC that you are talking to. Thousands of things are fixed during the developments, and if you see this cat, it's absolutely normal because you can't find all the areas where animation may be broken, and you sometimes it's super hard to reproduce the same situation. Maybe the action that why this cat started to run was triggered by different activities or other NPCs. I just walked to the stream, and instead of this girl, I have my face and then her lower part. Okay, let's move on. You'll see it a little bit. What about hen here? Oh, you can kill a hen, and you see the reaction of peasants, and they run or want to kill you, want to hurt you. And she tells that in the first game they don't care. Absolutely amazing, absolutely not a bug. It's a great feature that world reacts to your actions in this case. You hurt a chicken, peasants are angry. It's their food, they live because of they have a chicken, they have this hand for eggs, for meat, and you just come and of course they're angry. They think that you want to kill them, you want to hurt them, you want them to starve. That's amazing. That's what make games like to become games of the year. This small things, reactions of the world on your actions. Because someone remembered Grand Theft Auto 5 in some video, and it's this game nowadays, after 12 years it was released, it's not so interesting nowadays. World is absolutely empty. It doesn't react to your actions at all. Only in some scripted scenes or some scripted scenarios or side missions, okay, you see the reaction. But nowadays, no, it's not alive. Okay.
Okay,
No.
let's try to let the cat bug. Let's try to put it on the tier list.
The cat bug. Again, something near expedition, something normal in backlog because it's very hard to reproduce. Again, it depends on from tester's point of view. If you can reproduce it 9 out of 10 times and you know exact steps, I think it will be fixed because it's developers know how to fix such issues. They can find the root cause of it, or even you can find the root cause. So it's okay. But if you saw it 2 times within your 100 hours gameplay, and you can reproduce it like one by one, because in some time you load the game in this location, and you see that cat's running normally, then you return to this location after 10 hours of your gameplay, and cat's animation is broken. I think it's also won't be fixed. It's some kind of trivial issue.
Okay, let's go to the next game. It's Silent Hill, I guess.
Okay, let it be Silent Hill. I have this link. He'll add, won't there be any inappropriate or scare or horrible? Are we allowed to stream games like this? If this animation is not broken, I think this character is supposed to move like this because it's horror video game, and you need to be afraid of it. What happened? I didn't understand why it was an issue. Ah, okay, it's jumped to you. Ah, it's just funny moment. Okay, let's move on.
So nothing broken at this point?
I think nothing broken. And this stuff is absolutely terrible. Game crashed. It's the most critical thing you may have in a lot of projects. You have special labels, you have special tags, you have special even marks for the ticket when you have a game crash. It's absolutely critical. It's absolutely should be investigated as soon as possible, especially if it's happened after the game was released, because you see in modern games, when your game's crashed, you see some kind of pop-up with some data that were gathered, your computer, your configuration, your even account, your game version, your locale, language you've played, controller. So lots of stuff were gathered, some kind of dump, some kind of log, for developers to understand what leads to this crash. Usually,
you as a QA, you can also have this access to this analytics, right? To some system.
Absolutely. Sometimes developers have even special systems that aggregate all these crash dumps, all these crash logs that were sent by internal testers or third-party companies or beta testers or usual players. And even these systems can automatically aggregate the same crashes that were. So it analyzes your log and see, for example, this file that called, I don't know, DirectX 12 DLL, something like this, leads to this crash. Okay, and developers understand what should be fixed. Or this system may see that this issue reproduced only on NVIDIA GPUs. For example, on Radeon, everything is okay. This is not reproduced. And on NVIDIA, it's always crashes. So yeah, crash of a game. It reminds me about the game called
issue we can face.
Game crashes reminds me always about a game called Stalker that was released in 2007 because it was absolutely buggy and glitchy, and I've told on one of the streams that it was the first game where I sent my my crash report to developers because it was absolutely terrible. So I made it.
Maybe they can convince you to become a tester. Who knows? Okay, let's go to the next one.
So I marked he left crash critical.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What we have next? Let's check Split Fiction. It's absolutely amazing game. I've played it with my eldest daughter, and we. Okay, it's shorts on YouTube.
Weird little glitch I found in Split Fiction.
Okay, yeah, she fall under the bridge, but the bridge were on its place.
Supposed to destroy the bridge, but like he didn't destroy it in time.
No, yeah, bridge wasn't destroyed, but a character fall down under it. Split Fiction is specific game because if you played it or you see in these reels that at the same time on a screen you have two different worlds, and some objects are present and the same objects are not present for the other player, and you need to play it, you need to run it on the same level, and screen is splitted, and I can't imagine how they created this. Of course, they created two different worlds within the game engine. This is two separate locations, and one player plays on one location, another on a second, and they somehow combined them. But on the fly, they need to change the status of objects and disable their collisions because of actions that this monster does. the not the scariest, but the things that amazed me is this area, or lots of things that we see in modern video games, especially when they are not open world, but just single player games that you can pass like in 8 hours. Is the developers spend so much time to create some small thing, but player will see it for, I don't know, 10 seconds maybe within the gameplay, and even may not take a look at this, but developers spend hours and hours to create this feature or this location, or paint this art, or something like this. Yeah. So
How
okay,
you can relate it? What priority? What severity?
it's not critical because it doesn't crash your game, but it crash your gameplay, and you need to repeat this level from the beginning. And this, it's not okay. It ruins your experience. It ruins your mood. So it's major. It's major bug. So split fiction, like it will be in orange, uh, but it major. It should be fixed as soon as possible. Also, not as critical, but it has high impact on the gameplay, and I think you can't abuse these mechanics. Yeah, it's a typical bug that should be fixed. It won't be in the backlog. If it's within the development, it should be taken in future sprint, for example. So yeah, something like this. Not critical, but very major, very important.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let's move on to two more games.
Yes, Silk Song is next.
It's pretty interesting bug with the Silk Song.
Because
To-
you play as a bug
my-
with the world of bugs, yeah, and we found the bugs there. You can say that Silk Song is all about the bugs. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Sorry
true.
for
That's
my
true.
strange humor.
Um,
So, what happens?
So I don't think that was supposed to happen.
So the idea is that at this point, this character should
I will replay again.
this
Should.
character he should chain you. He should
Uh-huh.
catch you, and you should go to prison. But because of some collision,
Yes.
he just can't do it.
Yeah, he just fall down on the spikes and like dead, and you don't need
Yeah.
to. Okay, again.
So you it's like you avoid unavoidable.
Why unavoidable? If you avoided this and game didn't crash and it continue, it allows you to play further.
Yeah, but you ruined your experience because you can't go further. You should,
So you
like,
some kind of
restart
soft lock your game.
yes. It's like a soft lock.
It's terrible. It's critical thing. Yes, if it locks you. In case of split fiction, you just replay this segment again, and you just may jump and find the workaround easily. But in this case, if you can't interact with critical character who is responsible for your future passing of a game, of course, it's soft lock, not a crash, but your game is locked. You also, of course, you can load your previous save file or find autosave or somehow work around it, but it requires from you lots of actions to do, and I think you may not understand that your game is soft locked in right now, and you may trigger autosave after this action, and that will really provide bad experience. So okay, maybe I need to rename our tiers. So split fiction is lower, Silk Song is higher, but split fiction is major high. Silk Song is some kind of critical high. I don't know.
Okay.
Because if it's possible to soft lock your game, players are always angry. Don't need, or in case if you thought about it while development, you need to implement another way of passing this location or trigger another action that will lead you through another story. and you will come to your main activity later. But if it's impossible to go further, yeah, it's blocker. It's even maybe you understand what I'm talking about.
Till now, we were talking about good games, one of the best games of the year. And the last game for you today is one of the worst game of the year.
Yeah, I think I. It will be lots of things to comment, but I will just play this video and do some comments here. From my point of view,
Pavel, maybe you can like have a priority not for the specific bug, but for situation itself.
for
I
situation
mean,
itself, you need to postpone the release for half of a year. You don't need to release such game with such artifacts and glitches and issues and everything. Uh, I, I don't know. We don't know how was development going, what were their goals, but let's imagine that we are in a perfect world. So such games shouldn't be released because it looks like I can't say it wasn't tested at all, but it should be
not
polished.
just in an appropriate way, right?
Yes, it should be polished for at least half of a year, because I don't know. Maybe they had not enough of money, and they just decided to release games in such case to earn something, to gather some hype from streamers. I don't know, and maybe some people will.
Can we, in this situation, like what testers can do, how they can flag that, guys, okay, I haven't got a ticket with a crash for you, but I have like so many tickets for some glitches, bugs, collisions, textures, and all of that stuff that please, we can't, this is a red flag, we can't go live when the app in this like condition.
Every testing team has its lead or QA manager who all the time reports to the customer, reports to the managers. So they create a report. So in each test result report, after smoke testing, end-to-end testing, you should send a report with huge red letters. It shouldn't be released. We have criticals number of, I don't know, like 100s. We have blockers like 10s. We have crashes this amount, and the game is not completable. Maybe the reason why they released this game was that they passed end-to-end testing, so it was possible to pass the whole game, so to finish all the missions, to see the finish titles. Maybe, but how you will go to this, we don't know. Or it doesn't matter. That's why we see lots of glitches. From the opposite, this game was released, if not mistaken, in June, and now we have the end of the year, the end of December. They continue to improve this game. So some time ago, a huge patch was released that fixed not all the issues, of course, but lots of them. Lots of critical things were fixed, lots of animations were fixed, and physics behavior, and something like this. I know I played this game when it was released, the first 1.0 version, and
As bad as it looks like.
no, only in case if you are doing what the game expects you to do. So only if you go through the main scenario. It is told to talk to this character, you talk to this character. If you need to drive somewhere, you drive exactly according to the route that your GPS told you. You don't go left or right. You don't want.
You're the strange guy, Pavel. You didn't play Expedition, but you did play this game. Maybe some professional information.
Yes. Absolutely, it is, because I wanted to see why it's so bad, and as a tester, I found a way how to avoid all the glitches, all the critical things, and how to have small some kind of nice experience of this game.
Cool. How you can tier list this situation for the game? How you can? Let's imagine it may be some
I would
I don't
like to
know,
put it like
some epic
so
maybe
yeah,
with
yeah,
the box.
we should have like not a pink card, but some kind of red that don't release, no path for release. It wasn't tested at all, so it's higher than any critical, any blockers, any crashes. So yeah, it's of course I can say that it's top one of bad games of the year, but because we can't play all the games that were released, you know, in 2025 they released in Steam some kind of 20,000 of games or 18. It doesn't matter. It's impossible to play all of them and to find the most glitchy and buggy. But because of my anxiety was told to
Pretty
be
hyped.
yeah, as GTA killer, the new world in video gaming industry, and one of creator of Grand Theft Auto created this game. So maybe they don't need to have such kind of advertisement and promotion.
So in the end, like the very end of this topic, do you agree that the Mind's Eye will win
Yeah,
our w- most buggiest game of the year 2025?
of the year, absolutely. Not all the times, but of the year, yes,
Oh, wait.
absolutely agree.
Cool, cool, cool. Uh, Maybe we should play it next time, next year.
It would be
Uh,
my pleasure. I will find version 1.0, the first version, and I think we will face lots of issues that are in these videos also.
Cool, cool. Sounds like a plan.
Like a plan.
Thank you very much. Thank you for all these good streams this year. I hope we will have an opportunity to continue this next time. Thank you for everyone who was with us. If you like what we are doing, please rate the event. Please give some comments to our videos. Uh, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. See you next year. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for joining, and have more great games in future year.